Venga talaveno, signomi.
Greetings, wanderer from afar. Welcome to the sea sands and shores of Silmaria. I am Sarah, a Kata merchant of jewelry and gifts. How may I aid you on your journey? Welcome again, and thrice more welcome. You have the manners of one who earns the respect of all around you. We are the children of the desert sands, traders and merchants to 1,000 lands. My mate Marak, the food seller, and my daughter Salah, the maker of music, have come to this land of water and waves to make our fortune. My life mate Marak sells food from a cart. He is on the other side of this plaza. Salah is still but a kitten, but she has talent and the will to become a highly skilled musician someday. Perhaps soon she will be invited to perform somewhere other than the streets of Silmaria. However, she is shy and doesn't speak except with her music. I am the seller of jewelry and baubles to please the eye and enhance the beauty of the wearer. I am most well, kind sir. I hope that I may be of service to you always. This is a beautiful city, although there is too much water for the desert fur of Akata. This is the town square, where the merchants have shops and stands. There is word said that a hero has been summoned to this land to drive away the invaders and restore the peace of Silmaria. The countryside has been overwhelmed with an army of outsiders. The city may be attacked at any time. That is why this city is so empty. Most of the people and visitors have gone elsewhere. So, you are the Prince of Shapir. You are a great hero of our homeland. I am most honored to speak with you, Kata friend. May you find in this land the heart's content which you seek.
Sorry, just having a few minor technical difficulties.
Hello, sailor. I'm Anagramma, Gnome Anne, and this is my land inn.
Hey, Eeyore, how you doing?
California, or whatever it is they say around here. Want to get to know me a little better? I'd sure like to get to know you. I came all the way from Zork to make this little bed and breakfast in winterless wonderland. And what happens? No tourists. That's the way my life goes. This seemed like a good deal. I got a good loan from the other innkeeper in town. Nice guy, if a little chubby. As my first and only customer, I'll let you have the best room in the joint.
I'm doing okay. Decided to stream a little early tonight. I'm going to try to get you through the 5th Quest for Glory game. That's the last one of the series before Diablo 4 drops, but I don't know if I can do that or not.
I don't know much about Silmaria, because I've only been here a short time. I'm always in and never out. Oh, so you're the guy the chatting rat made arrangements for. Cheese to meet you. Your room's paid up through the month. Yours is the first door at the top of the stairs. All the comforts of Gnome, including Gnome-cooked meals. I'll be seeing you. Hey, you better watch your weight. You eat too much. You should be going on a diet. If you want to get into your room or the inn late at night, you'll need a key. Here you are.
This whole game is just kind of comical, really.
The cooks have fixed something really special. Pancakes topped with fruit. They started to make a salmon souffle, but they didn't have any salmon. They did get a good deal from Andre on some anchovies, though. Sal wanted to make a blueberry pie, but Merrick was selling bananas and grapes, so she made those into a pie instead. Just as Rover was taking the souffle out of the oven, Tony called Tessie a frumpy old toadstool, so she threw the pie at him. She got him square on the face, and the fruit pie pan fell on the souffle, squashing it flat. So now we have anchovy pancakes and baked fruit. Hope you like it. Aloha, boy. Oi, you're a sight for shore eyes since I landed here. It's funny, honey, how I'd love to be with you. I've got this sting for you. I'm really into this. In fact, I was going to name this place the D Hotel. Welcome to D Hotel Calamira. You can enter any time you like, but you can never grieve, sort of thing. However, I decided to be more interesting. Take it easy, Ryder.
Good see Hero Man. Good Hero Man here. Toro like Hero Man. Good see Hero Man. Like Silmaria. Feel like home. Like guild, important job. Miss Elsa, want Elsa be here more. Glad see you. Good place talk adventure. Good place make body strong. Good place learn things. Good place. Toro come here. Guild guy ask Toro if adventurer. Toro say yes. Guild guy say Toro, guild master. Guild guy go, Toro stay. Toro, guild master. Come here with Elsa. No like man Elsa with. Stay here in Silmaria. Elsa good. Elsa hero. Make brigands leave Spielberg. Fight brother all time. Brother dumb, but brother boss. Dumb boss, bad boss. Elsa leave Spielberg. Elsa come here be boss. Elsa good boss. Man got money. Man got big house. Man got big boat. Man got Elsa. No like man. Hope see hero man later. You good man.
Kalimera! That means good day here in Silmaria. Welcome to our city. I hope you find happiness on this island. I am Andre, a fisherman. I am also happy to ferry people to the nearby islands on my boat. Yasas! It is nice to see a new face around here. I am out on this dock on most mornings. I fish for most of the day and evening and come back in the night. I know the waters around Silmaria in my sleep. If you ever wish to go for a boat ride, I'll be happy to take you around the bay or to the nearby islands. Any further out than that, and boats are attacked by sea creatures. Most fishermen on Marit live in the villages outside town. That is, they used to live there. They have been driven from their homes by attacks from armed mercenaries. They have been driven from the sea by attacks from tritons and sea monsters, and most have left this island. I am the sole remaining Silmarian fisherman. Tritons are half men, half fish people who live under the water. They used to be friendly and helpful to fishermen. Lately, though, they have attacked every ship that sails past the nearby islands. No one knows why they have
Hey
become
Matt,
hostile.
how you doing?
The mercenaries are armed soldiers who have been sailing into the fishing villages and driving all the fisherfolk away. They could invade the city any day. Silmaria is the only city on the island of Marit. Marit is a large island, as you can see if you look on the map. In good years, you can sail around the entire island. And this is not a good year, and the seas are too dangerous to travel that far. It was good speaking with you. Yasas!
How's that been going?
You here to enter the right of rulership? Most of the newcomers are here.
Yeah, I
right
changed
now.
it for this game, and there is a
It's going to
reason.
take a real
Okay.
man to become king of
So there's a
Silmaria.
part in this game where you actually go to Atlantis. So I don't know. I kind of thought being a cute little sea creature person would be kind of neat. Ghosty thinks it's creepy, which I guess it is.
Yeah. Welcome to sunny Samaria. What do you want? I'm Folus, weaponsmith and weapon seller. You need a good weapon, you go see me. You got a spare weapon you want to get rid of? I may decide
It's
to buy it.
cute, okay?
It's about weapons.
It's
I'm the person
okay,
you
it's a little
want to
creepy,
deal
but it's
with.
mostly cute.
You want to see my weapons? Show me you've got the cash, and I'll show you my There's a strong warrior in town.
Thank
who
you,
calls himself
Eeyore.
Magnum Opus. He knows how to use real weapons. Then there's a woman. I can't believe a woman thinks she can become king here. Kings are men, not dames. She'll learn her lesson soon enough. If you play in the big leagues, you've got to be tough.
He's not
The
sucking
rights of
up.
leadership are not for wimps. They prove who is the finest man suited to become.
Love you too.
You've got to be tough to be the king of Samaria. Brains and brawn, the best combination for the true warrior. You're a hero?
Of course he might be. He might be afraid I'm gonna get him killed again.
You'll have a chance to prove it around here. Just enter the rights of rulership, and we'll see who's a hero. You know where to look if you're looking for weapons. Nice deal.
See, Matt, I told you Eeyore's not sucking up. And I actually I can't handle driving very long at all. Jeff it never bothered him. He'd drive around all day long and he didn't care, but I can't do that.
What? Oh, what are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy? Name? What's a name, boy? I've been called a lot of things in my time. You can call me famous adventurer. That's mostly what I'm known as now. New in town, huh? I was going to write a travel book about Silmaria sometime. Maybe I did. Just can't remember. Anyway, go see for yourself. Only way to learn. This is the famous Adventurers Correspondence School. You think this was the library of Silmaria? This is the famous... So you're a graduate of this school. I didn't think anyone ever read the crap I write. Got some advice for you, kid. Don't grow old. It ain't worth it.
Well, that's kind of sad.
Venga talaveno, signomi.
Greetings, my friend. I sense that your adventures in Mordavia have altered you. You seem more mature and wise, but there is some sorrow in your soul. The price for being a hero is sometimes costly. Take some time to relax and enjoy yourself in Silmaria. I do not believe there will be any great disasters until the rites of rulership begin.
Yeah, this is the fifth
Once they
and
do
final one
start,
in the series.
you will have need of
Well,
all
technically
your
there's a
skills
sixth
to
one.
determine
It's like
the
a
truth
prequel,
behind what goes
but it's
on
not a
here.
part
That
of,
reminds
like,
me,
as far as I know, you can't
left the
import your
crucibles
character. It's
behind
like a
when you were summoned
standalone.
away from us in
And
Tarna.
I've never played it
I
before,
have
but I would
brought
like to get it one day and try
the
it.
paladin sword that I gave you when you took oath as a paladin. However, I sense you have another paladin sword, the equal of Soulforge. If you do not object, I will keep Soulforge. I may have need of it in Silmaria. I will return the sapphire pin you always wore. I could sense the magic of friendship which it contains. I am honored to see you again, my dear friend. I was summoned here by my son Chakra, who has made this island his home. We are a long way from Tarna. My life mate Krisha will be pleased to learn that you are well and now in Samaria. Tarna is enjoying the peace you brought to our land. Your friends Yesufu and Yahari are married now, and Uhura's child grows strong and proud like his mother. You are missed there. Krisha has a new apprentice she is instructing in the magical arts, or she would have joined us here. She said there is a strong magic surrounding this island. I suggest you speak with Chakra about that. Chakra has his own magic shop in the town square, and I am staying with him there. It has been a while since I had last seen him, and he has grown much. There are too few paladins in this world, my friend. The path of selfless goodness is difficult to travel. Hold in your heart the truths for which we stand. We bring peace where there is war. We must show mercy to our defeated enemies. We fight for justice rather than revenge. Let your sword be guided by your wisdom, and your actions guided by your heart. I believe that much of the problems in Samaria are masking a greater evil. Too many things have happened recently. The assassination, the invasion, sea folk declaring war. I am certain they are tied in some way. Silmaria needs a ring of truth to uncover the lies that hide here. The Ring of Truth is a magical device that only a paladin can make, or so I have been told. I have never made one myself. I know of it from the paladin who first gave me a sword and set me upon the path of righteousness. A Ring of Truth is made from the ring of a true king. It must be forged in the blood of a dragon and consecrated by the blood of a paladin. Lastly, it must be tempered by the waters of binding. When these things have been completed, then shall a ring of truth be made. When a lie is spoken in its presence, it will glow. By this, you can prove the guilt of one who would deceive you. I fear that Silmaria will need this ring to banish the falsehoods. The island of Merit has been invaded by an army of Hesperian mercenaries. Silmaria has no army, and while the city is well defended, the island was not. If you travel beyond the city gates, you may encounter those fierce warriors. I arrived not long after King Justinian had been killed by the assassin. Judging from the evidence, the assassin has the skills of a thief, for he scaled several walls and avoided many guards. Chakra says that magic was used also, but he does not believe that the assassin is a spellcaster. The poison the assassin used is deadly. It is death to any who are touched by it, unless an antidote is given within seconds. Even then, the poison cannot be cured, and only the strongest will survive the coma it brings. For several months now, the ships of Silmaria have been under attack by the Tritons, the half-men, half-fish sea folk. Fishing and sea trade with other kingdoms have ceased. Marit has been virtually isolated from the outside world, except for magic. The Centaur and I have remained good friends over the years. He is a wise counsel and has guided 2 kings in Silmaria. He will soon guide a 3rd when the rites of rulership are over. King Justinian was a good ruler for this land. He ruled for almost 20 years, and Silmaria has flourished. The rites of rulership are a series of quests to prove the worth of those who would be king. The quests vary, depending upon the needs of the kingdom. Logos and I will be determining what those rites shall be. It grieves me to learn of Irana's death, but at least her soul is free. She was a wizard with the soul of a paladin, and she brought kindness and joy to the world. It was good that you were there to give her peace. If you decide to pursue the truth, speak to Logos about the King's Ring. You should be able to get into the Hall of Kings by telling the guards that I sent you. Go with honor, my friend.
Logos is expecting you. You may enter.
We are honored to have another paladin in our city. Rakesh has spoken of your deeds in Tana and Shapir. You have truly earned the title.
I have a sense of underlying danger in Silmaria. I believe that the aid of the Prince of Shapir will be necessary here. I also have a premonition that we will have need for a Ring of Truth.
A Ring of Truth? I thought those existed only in folktales.
They are rare, and only a paladin can make one. It requires 4 parts. The ring of a rightful ruler, forged in the blood of the earth.
Very cool. I hope you do well with it.
Bathed in the waters of binding.
The ring seems impossible. Where does one find...
Yeah, it didn't take me long to figure out who you were. Haha.
Those answers are the essence of the quest. My friend, will you strive to create a Ring of Truth? Thank you for accepting this quest. It will be dangerous, I am certain. First, though, we will need a king's ring.
I do wear the ring from Justinian, the last king of Silmaria. It was not forged in the blood of the earth, though.
The ring can be reforged. Logos, I really believe that this will aid Silmaria.
Very well. I give you the ring of Justinian. You now bear the king's ring. I wish you luck with it.
You will need luck,
This is
my
Quest for
friend.
Glory 5. It is
All
the
the
5th
wisdom
and
and
final
valor
game
that lies
in
within you.
the Quest for Glory series. I've been playing through it. This character I have taken all the way from the first game, and I've imported it each time, and I have played the same character through each of them, so it's pretty cool. Well, I mean, I did pretty good in the 4th one. I only got you killed a couple of times, but I know that game like the back of my hand. The other games, it was kind of bad. I was getting you killed all the time. This one should be interesting. The battle system's totally different, and it's been a while since I've played it, so we will see. I've got Borderlands 3. It's one of the few FPS games I don't mind playing, but I'm still not like, it's not one I'm going to go out of my way to play, but I will play it with you sometimes.
Didn't notice you coming in. Trying to get the phrasing just right in my new book, How to Be a Writer in 10 Easy Lessons. Of course,
It's
lesson
fine, I'll
number
just go
1
back
is
to a
be
former save.
inspired,
Ha ha!
like taking a drink from the Hippocrene. There was a time when I was a lot like you, young,
It just
adventurous,
sucks when I
good-looking,
forget
bound
to
see
save.
the
Like,
world.
if I go a while without saving
Running
my
around
game
became
and then
such
I
a
get you
hassle,
killed,
though.
then it's like really,
Been there,
really
done that, and
irritating.
there's not much left to do. I started this school a while ago. Just got tired of doing things one day and decided to settle down for a while.
I'll still play Borderlands 3. It's just not. I've got other games I want to play right now. Like, pretty soon it's going to be Diablo 4 and nothing else. That's all I'm going to be playing.
Used to love books as a kid. They taught me things, made me want to go places and do things. Now all I do is write them. So you really wanted to be a hero? Sounds like you managed pretty well. Books helped, I'm sure, but it's what you got to do with the knowledge that counts. Been a long time since I was like you. Guess I just got tired. Tell you what, you being an adventurer and all, you'll probably want to explore this island. Well, somewhere to the north is the genuine Pegasus, that winged horse of legend. Tried to ride him once, but he threw me right into the sea. Took me a while to get to the shore. If you ever see where Pegasus nests, look for a stream nearby. That's the Hippocrene stream, boy. Pegasus stomped its hoof one day and the water came pouring out. Bring me some of that water, kid. It's been so long since I tasted its sweet inspiration. I'll make sure it's worth your while. So the old king is dead. Just goes to show how much I've been paying attention around here. The rights of rulership is a good way to pick a king. Better than most, anyway. There's nothing here, kid. Just dust and dried ink. That's all I am anymore. Dried up like a prune, and about as much fun.
Shit, I didn't time that right. There's nothing else really we can do there right now, so we're just going to go back. Well, actually, I guess we could go back and talk to the scientists. That wouldn't be a bad idea. There's actually 2 scientists on the island. There's one that's there during the day and one that's there at night.
You mean you are not here to become a famous scientist? I'm afraid I'm very busy right now and have no time for salesmen, reporters, adventurers, or other riffraff. I am head scientist and instructor at the Academy of Sciences here in Silmaria. Most of the scientists are on sabbatical right now. There was a little disagreement about one of the experiments. However, we are fully operational as an educational facility. You are wise to ask that. Pizza is the essence of scientific principles. A well-designed pizza is like a well-designed experiment, balanced and planned in every aspect. The science is the application of mathematics and reasoning towards solving the problems of the universe. For example, one could say that the flare of the hypothesis is equal to the sum of the glares on the opposite sides. Unless, of course, you consider that to be triangular reasoning. Other than a slight speech impediment, Gort is the perfect example of the self-made man. He is the very model of the Aristotelian ideal. Just look at that splendid cranium capacity. You will not find a finer specimen anywhere. Science Island was constructed by careful scientific processes. It has all the necessary elements for research. A microscope for the minuscule and a telescope to explore the cosmos. There is a platform designed to land flying machines and a crane to retrieve subsea surface vehicles. There is also a slide for launching upper orbital artificial satellites. Unfortunately, most of those things haven't been invented yet. When you come to the revelation that science is the ultimate adventure of a lifetime, you may return here to begin your academic career.
Just gonna work out for a little bit, try to get our strength up. This music is so ridiculous. I know, right? It looks like he's practicing a runway walk. That's what I'm imagining. I almost killed him by making him walk on the treadmill too much. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna try to get his strength up to about 450 before we go on. It really is. $9,000, you think so? Might be here a little while to do that, though. Actually, I think it caps out at like 500, maybe. I'm not really sure. There is a cap, though. I could beat Vegeta then. Yeah, fair point. Almost. Close enough.
It is good to see you again.
We parted the last time under most unfortunate circumstances. I was afraid
I bet
would
a
not see you
Goku
or
statue
anything
would be
else
pretty
again.
cool.
Fortunately, I got lucky. I am doing rather well for myself here in Silmaria.
Tammy Wallace has a lot of that shit.
That others want to know as well. Silmaria has her little secrets, and I make a point of finding them. This island is not the pretty little resort it seems to be. There are many dangers for the unwary here.
I used to have this thing when I was growing up that Mom would collect red-headed dolls to give to me, specifically red-headed ones. That's probably where my ginger supremacist mindset started. But if I ever did any kind of statue collecting again, it would be redhead specific, probably.
Should you care to leave here too? Farewell, my friend. If you have any need of my services in the future, you can usually find me here at the inn.
You've made quite a name for yourself, haven't you? It'll be interesting to see what you can do for Silmaria. Rumor has it that you could be her next king. I am the owner of this Dead Parrot Inn. I'm a man of vast influence, and I'm certain we should get to know each other better. It is always a pleasure to meet old friends in new places, is it not?
Yeah, most people do actually, and I'm not sure why. We're pretty terrible. We make the best villains.
I was forced to leave Rasir not long after you did. When the Sultan of Shapir took the city over, he did not approve of the way I did business. The Dead Parrot Inn is an oasis in this dreary little kingdom. It is a place to relax, refresh yourself from your busy day. If you are skilled, you can earn some money at the Wheel of Fortune. If you are lucky, you can make some real money betting on the combat held each night at the arena. If you are very, very skilled, you can make even more money by fighting in the arena and backing your winnings with a few well-placed bets. All in all, you'll find plenty to amuse yourself here at the Dead Parrot. Silmaria reminds me of Rasir when Ardavis first took over. The warning signs are there that things will get worse here before they get better. How fortunate for Silmaria that you are here. Ugarte has his uses.
I am a businessman, and I've always had my sources for information. If you need to know something, I'm certain I can find out what you want to know. For a modest fee, of course.
It is good to see you again. I'm quite certain that we'll be seeing more of one another in the future.
A right pleasure it is to be meeting you, mate. I be Orestes, a retired seaman, as it were. This be a fine place to be, stranger. You'll like it here. Rumors is it you want to be knowing? Well, matey, dead men tell no tales, nor do I. Be seeing you around, I be sure.
Well, Nawar, look who walked in. What can I do for you, tall, blonde, and handsome?
I know what I'd like to do for him.
My name is Budar. If you see something you like, just let me know.
If you like what you see, let me know.
Ooh, it's always a pleasure to meet a man like you.
I prefer the pleasures that come after meeting the man.
Nawar may be a miss, but she doesn't miss much.
These women are hussies. It's awesome.
Nawar and I come from Razir, where the desert sand is hot.
That's not the only thing that's hot.
I'll be happy to serve you a drink. What can I get for you? The Dead Parrot Inn is the place to visit if you'd like a little nip now and then.
I know I like to nip every once in a while.
Oh, you can gamble on combat or skill or on love, if you like.
I know which I'd like.
Just call her Melody. She's real sharp, knocks guys flat, and boy, does she know the score.
Welcome to Samaria, oh hider in harems. We didn't get a chance to get to know you last time we met.
I'd certainly like to get to know you better.
This is not a bad place to be, once you get to know it.
There are better things to get to know here.
Come on back and see me sometime.
Hello there, stranger. My name is Nawar, and I'll be happy to help you any way I can. I'm happy to greet you any day. It's a pleasure to meet you. Speaking of pleasure, the Dead Parrot is a good place to come when you want some company. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Just show me your money. Silmaria can be cold at night this time of year. You might need something to warm your bed. Or perhaps someone. So we have met before. I thought so. I'd never forget your face. Come back soon. I can't wait to see your, smile again.
Welcome, Hobo. We had spaghetti and meatballs for supper tonight. How are you doing? I think that landed on red, but I'm not sure.
You win! Now let me out of here! 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 You win. Now let me out of here.
See if we can win that one more time. Nope, we've lost this one.
You win. Now let me out of here.
There we go. Sometimes a ghost appears up here. I'm just looking around to see if it's going to spawn or not.
We're having goulash. You don't want to know. You really don't want to know. What's the word, lovebird? Shall we wing it before we take a turn for the worst? This chick's crowing bold. So when do we flock together? I'd love to cock-a-doodle-do it with you.
Namaste. And may you be having a pleasant day. Welcome very much. It is always a better day when I see you. Business has been rather slow today. I am thinking that not many people have been breaking their amphora. I make very strong amphora, which is good for those that buy them, but bad for me that sells them. Let me be thinking. It has been said that the one who had the old king killed wished to take over all of Silmaria. Oh, this is a very bad person. I do not think he would make a good king. Be very careful. I would not like to read any bad news about you on the notice board. Good day. Thank you.
They still haven't got the guy that took our money. We may never get our cash back.
Welcome, friend, to all Katas. May that pin be ever the sign of friendship between us. Welcome and good day. How may I please you? I am pleased, as always, to speak with you. There is a rumor that the last king of Silmaria was murdered. May your journey be ever to your liking. My basket, oh thank you. I had given up upon ever seeing it again. It was made by my grandmother, and it was given to me when I was still a kitten. I cannot thank you enough for this. Here is the reward of which I wrote in my notice at the Adventurers Guild. I know it is not much of a reward, but it is a token of my eternal friendship. Thank you again.
Nice stealing. Nice stealing.
Welcome again to the magic shop. Welcome, wizard, to a place of magic. The magic that you really need more than new spells is to make yourself a new magical staff. I will be happy to aid you in this, but first you must find some magical wood. No wizard should be without one. A magical staff is an important tool for spellcasting. I do not know where you can find such a wonder as magical wood around here. I made my staff from the same wood as you did when you made your first staff. I too went to the heart of the world in Tarna. However, I am certain you will know magical wood when you find it. I sense the magic is strong within you. You are a very powerful wizard now. If I can aid you in any way, please let me know. Most of the spells I sell here are spells you probably know already. After all, you and I both learned some of them from my mother, Krisha. I thank you for doing business with me. I thank you for doing business. May magic flow with you always. This seems to be a set of tools related to lockpicking. You say that you found this at the bank. Perhaps you should show this to Erasmus. He may be able to tell you more than I. He has a few spells that let him judge the past of an object.
Apparently, I don't have the trigger spell anymore.
He that wishes to pass through me first must answer questions 3. What is your name? What is your quest? What is the meaning of life?
Ours is not to reason why, ours is but to do and die.
You are correct. You may pass.
Perfect timing. You are most welcome right now. Fenris and I have just finished a game of Wizard's Whirl.
Erasmus was losing, so he blew up the game.
I just got a little over-enthusiastic, that's all. Now what can I do for you? You look a little distracted, as if you had something on your mind.
Contemplating a crime, eh?
Fenris can be rather irritating at times.
That's irritating. We rodents don't know when to quit. Let me tell this one. A man walked up to a healer. He has a cucumber up his nose, a carrot in his left ear, and a banana in his right ear. Healer, healer, what's the matter with me, he asked. You're not eating properly, replied the healer.
Off to another exciting adventure, no doubt. I went adventuring once. I had a lot of interesting experiences and learned a great deal. My advice to adventurers is this: never get your boots wet. They make nasty, squishy noises and they never quite fit right. Where did you find this little kit? Well then, shall we see what we can learn from this?
That's why he showed you that thing after all.
All right then. Tristle, drassle, trussle, tree, show us what we learn from thee. This spell will show us something about the previous owner of this rather quaint toolbox.
Sort of a cheap peep on a creep?
More of a brief relief of a thief, I would say. It seems to be an arm that keeps coming and going.
I gotta hand it to you. That's some clue. It's clearly the case of the purloining palm reader. He'll soon be under arrest.
Don't be absurd. This clearly means something. I only wish I could help you more. Speaking of robberies, I too had an item of importance stolen from this house while we were in Spielberg. I am missing the Prophecy Stone, a magical rock I was researching. It had something to do with the destruction of Atlantis, I believe. Someone with magical aid managed to sneak into my castle without the Cloud Guardian seeing him. I was most displeased, let me tell you.
Don't ever get Erasmus really angry.
Thank you for feeding Trash Panda.
The spell usually reveals something significant about the person who owned the item upon which the spell is cast. It may be a bit obscure, but the clue is important.
Love you too.
What's the difference between a gypsy fortune teller and you, Fenris?
All right. What is the difference between us?
She's the psychic, and you're the sidekick.
Hey! I resemble that remark.
Farewell. I wish we could have been of more assistance.
Let me think. A toolkit? A hand? I know. It must have been the handyman. You see, the fix was in.
Hi, how is it going? Make some more money to save? A drachma saved is a drachma earned, I always say.
Thank you for the lurky, or
Hey, what are you doing here? This place is not for the likes of you. Get out! You ain't got no right to be here, and I'll not be welcoming you. Go on with you out of here. I be Orestes, a retired seaman, an honest merchant. Why do you want to be known? What are you trying to say? Why should I be knowing anything about the bank robbery? There's none that ever saw me near the bank. Why should I be telling you anything? You're not but a land-lubbing lily-livered revenue are, and I got nothing to say to you. Proof? What sort of proof ye be talking about? Ye ain't got nothing to pin on me. You found a tool and you think it's mine? You still got no proof. I happens to sell such tools here. Anyone could have owned it. Magic? You mean that pull a rabbit out of a hat, pick a card sort of ruck? Who do you get to do your spells? A gnome? They're tricksy sorts, and no one trusts them. That crazy wizard with a talking rat? I saw him come to town after the king got offed. He just appeared right in the middle of the Hall of Kings. He's the real thing. I'm not messing with magic. I've no desire to be a toad the rest of my life. A toad with no arm might have a bit of trouble hopping, or so I thinks. I'll go quietly with you, but I still be walking on me own legs.
We got our money back. The thief still had all the cash, hadn't spent a drachma. Guess I don't need to polish the old begging bowl just yet. Hi there. Heard you helped catch the crook that robbed the bank. Good job. The reward money has been automatically deposited to your savings account. You are getting quite a sum in there. Now that the money is back and I can collect on the guarantee for the safe, things are going my way again. I may even be able to buy a better safe. Things are settling back to normal. Care to make a deposit to your savings account? You know it's safe because we got all the money back the last time. They put the crook away in the jail by Westgate. He only had one arm and he could crack the best safe in Silmaria. Guess they don't make safe traps like they used to. Yeah, I already put the 2,000 drachmas into your account just so you know it will be safe. Good job on getting that robber, the scum. Go out there and make some more money. Can't have too much in savings, you know.
Come to gloat? You got me fair and square. Ain't as bad as it could be. Ain't starving. They got back all the money, so they let me off cheap. I'm in for 20. Might even live that long if I'm lucky. It's a living. Better than starving. Didn't want to be a thief, but there ain't no work for a one-armed sailor, you know. Lost it when some rigging on the sails got tangled in a storm. I was getting it loose when the wind shifted. I was knocked aft and my arm was smashed. Like to die I was, trying to get the money to get a new arm. Reckon I'll never get one now. Okay, no hard feelings. You did your job, matey. Yeah, bye. Seems like my worst enemy's my only friend right now.
Greetings. You have made my Sarah most happy by returning her basket. It was something she treasured. Thank you for your kindness. It is such a pleasure to see you, O Prince. Sarah is so thrilled to have her basket back. It is mostly that she was overwhelmed by your kindness in returning it. Made from savory spiced lamb, and the sour yogurt, sweet cucumber, and pungent onions offer interesting contrast to the blandness of the pita bread. It is a symphony of complementary culinary experiences. I have heard from my people in our homeland that the owner of the Dead Parrot Inn is not a man to trust. Signor Ferrari will make a profit any way he is able. Sara is happy, and I am content. There is nothing quite like a pleased life mate to make your home life happy. You should find yourself a mate and experience such married bliss.
Yeah, the WoW lore's pretty freaking complicated. Like, in ways it's worse than the Diablo lore. I can't... I tried to go back when I started really playing it real heavy so that I would know half-ass what was going on, but it's really complicated.
May you always find what you are seeking, even as you found my Sarah's basket. May your mouth... May your... May your... May your...
Good to see you again.
Welcome back. Is there any way in which we can help you? I am well, thanks to you and Salim. Business has been very strong lately. Sadly, it is this way only because of the evil events here in Silmaria. It would please me more
That's
to have
true.
fewer,
That's
but
like
happier
that's the
patrons.
same way Diablo lore is in a way, but Diablo's almost
Erasmus is a
worse
great and very kindly
because
wizard.
you only
This
get
spell
so
should
much of the
greatly aid the
lore
people
from the
here.
cinematics. Most of it
You
is
say
from
that
like
this
the
Erasmus
books
lost his
and
arm
things
at
that you
sea?
find on the map. I don't
I
know
will
if
try
4
to
is going to
help
be
him
that
with
way
my
or
healing
not,
arts.
but you miss out on a lot of the lore if you don't pick up those books, you know?
Come again soon. Our herbs will always be here when you need them.
Hey, I gotta thank you. That healer babe came by and fixed my arm as good as new. She said you sent her to me. You're a real first mate, lad. I'll soon be sailing out of here. It's nice to see you again. I've never had a pal like you before. That healer is a swell lass. She said you helped her once too. It was just passing the good along. I've not met the likes of either of you before. Guess it's me job to do someone else a good turn someday as well. It's as good as it ever was, thanks to you. I made a deal with that centaur who runs the city. Gonna start a locksmith shop in my hometown and pay off me debt till Samaria with cash instead of wasting away in jail me whole life. I'll be out of here soon. I'll remember that. Never thought much about it before, but from now on I'll do what I can to help others. Sort of like sharing good fortune, I guess. Thanks. Well, if I never see you again, you know I'll never forget you. Good day to you. Good luck.
Calimera, are you interested in taking a boat ride today? Yasas, that is the Silmarian greeting. I am well, as always. My boat can be rented any morning before I go off to fish. I catch only a few fish each day. This is a bad time of year, for the large fish are very good to eat. There's more meat than bone upon them, and they are easier to scale. Small fish are usually young fish who are avoiding the bigger predators. I use a rope net to catch them. For anchovies, I must use a cloth net. I mostly use anchovies to attract bigger fish, but they can be eaten. Would you like some? I am happy to share. Here, take a few. Yasas, that is the Silmarian farewell.
I am not a fan of anchovies. I think they're gross. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are good for you that that I just do not care for. I think I'll pass.
This is quite marvelous. An anchovy and artichoke pizza, the ultimate combination of ingredients. You have the makings of a true scientist. Feel free to look around.
Anchovies and banana peppers. I mean, I like pepperoni and banana pepper pizza. That's my favorite pizza. But anchovies? Ew.
Hey, you better watch your weight. You eat too much. You should be going on a diet.
I just love how no man just doesn't care and will just come right up to you and tell you you're getting fat. I was thinking about closing this stream and opening another one in OBS and running the real camera, maybe playing some Diablo 2, but I think I'm just too tired. Oh my god. Okay, I guess that was a hint. My computer telling me it's time to quit for the night. It just like straight up crashed on me, like all to hell. All right. I guess I'll quit for the night. If all goes well, I will continue this in the morning. Hopefully it won't crash on me again. I don't know. And thanks everyone for coming by, and I hope you have a good night. Bye.